Happy New Year!
What's up, guys? Why did you do that?
You did the countdown, so I was like, Happy New Year!
What's up, guys? 501 here, and today we are doing a interview with Lucky The Fosky.
Peekaboo!
Even though the uh, intro was pretty chaotic, but this bean has been in my friend Garmux's TikToks here and there. And I would have interviewed this bean for a long while, even though it took a bit long because we were, you know, trying to find a good schedule to make it. But here we are. Do you want to say anything before you start?
I was about to say a time that fitted for both.
Yeah, even though you've been pretty goofy.
Yeah, me gruppel.
So, let's get started.
Yeah.
How did you found? Actually, would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, okay. Hello, I am Lucky The Fosky, aka a TikToker. I just passed during my stream just before this interview. I just passed 73,000 followers on TikTok. Yay!
73,000. Wow!
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Like these are numbers I couldn't believe when I passed 10,000 followers when I did my face reveal. I was like, what the fuck? That went fast. And then it just keep building and building and building and building. Like one of my videos, my most popular video, has almost 1 million views.
Holy heck.
It was posted back in August, I think, 2022. And by this year, or by now, it has almost 1 million views.
What is this bullshit? That's probably what's going into your head. Alright, ready for the first question?
Bring it on.
So, how did you found the furry fandom?
How I found it. I actually been through that same question when I was getting interviewed by a high school close to me that was making a furry documentary. How I found the fandom. I was actually sitting on scrolling on Facebook. Then I found or scrolled past a picture of some fursuits, or by that time I called it a mascot, and I thought like, oh well, they look cool, and so and in the description it said furry. I was like, huh, furry, and then I had to Google it, me curious, and then it just kept building and building and building on interest. Like I found found videos of furry conventions on YouTube, and yeah, after that I was sold. And then after how should I say it, $4,000 less money in my pocket, there you have Lucky, my fursuit. A pause, a pause.
My beans are clapping.
Yeah.
So, we were talking about your most popular TikTok.
The most popular one.
Yeah. What was What was the funniest one that you did, that you remember going back and thinking to yourself, you know what? I wish I should do that again to just just to be funny.
After that, after I posted that video, it has basically been building on that, and that's also how I quote unquote developed a sensitive snoot, aka sneeze. Well, I literally do sneeze when people boop me. And why did I say that?
Thanks for letting me know now.
Shush, you didn't hear anything.
Oh, I
Delete, delete, delete.
I heard everything. Everyone
No, you
here
didn't.
heard everything.
It was the wind.
And by the way, Glenn wanted me to say this. You're cute.
Me only adorkable.
Adorable.
Adorkable. Adorkable. E.
Oh, I definitely edit that. um. All right, let's move on to the next question.
Me goober.
So, what made you to be a furry content creator? Basically, how did you start, and what was your story behind it?
Like when I commissioned the ref sheet of my fursuit, I actually did it myself, like the very first version of Lucky's ref sheet. I'm just talking about me in third person. Um, I drawed it and I was like, a good base ish. Then I asked some like furry artists if they could like how should I say it, professionalize that ref sheet, and that was when the time TikTok wasn't that popular. Back in, I got my fursuit in, or the partial. I got the partial the week before Easter in 2021, and I got the bodysuit, or I got my full fursuit in the week before Christmas. So basically, an early Christmas present for myself. And after that, I was always interested, or before that, I was always interested in making funny videos. Like I started doing videos from VR chat with only like a Oculus Rift S headset, which had a crappy mic and a crappy quality, and
Penis!
yeah,
For how to do it.
and a crappy cucumber. um, Me thinking with the one brain cell I have.
We had brains?
I have one brain cell, but it's hidden by a lot of floof. um, yeah, I started doing TikToks with my when I got my partial, like the week before Easter in 2021, and people apparently liked it, so I kept publishing, and then people started liking it more, and then I was like, well, I guess I should put some space in my schedule to keep doing this. And after a while, I started getting messages from people that was following me. They really liked my videos, and also on a serious note, I actually got some messages that some of my videos actually helped them from doing suicide, aka
Aww.
taking their own life. I was like, when I got that, I was like, okay, heck, I need to keep doing this. I mean, since it helps people keeping their lives, like, eh. And when it comes to the number, like 73,000 fluffing followers, that's a number I never could believe in my head.
Yeah, that's what turned out to me when I came into it. When I first got the first 100, that's when I went, holy hell. And then from there, my videos just went up. Anyway,
I just want to put in my most popular TikTok, like the one close to a million. Uh, that one got posted just after Eurofurence in 2022, when it was the last time when it was in Berlin, in Germany. Uh, when I was at the ferry terminal in Hirtshals in Denmark, I sent a message to my editor, by that time just a friend, um, just like because he recorded it and he sent it to me and I watched it and I really liked it. So I asked him, "Hey, do you mind I post it on my TikTok?" And go ahead. He didn't ask for a tag or anything, and I posted it. And by next day, 15,000 views. Mhm. I got
15,000 views.
yeah. When I woke up the next day, I was like, okay, this has to be wrong. Update, update, update. I updated like 10 times to see if it was correct. Like, he. Okay, and around 5,000 likes. The first 24 hours,
That is so crazy.
and now I think it's almost 100,000 likes. That one video.
Crazy. Time flies when you're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is probably going to be a pretty difficult question for you, or kind of a good moment question.
Bring it out.
What was your favorite moment in the fandom that you want to go back to?
My what?
Your favorite moment
My favorite moment.
in the fandom.
Oh, that has to be. Uh, um, that has to be in 2024 at Nordic Foscon in Sweden, the furry convention in Malmo, Sweden. Uh, the first or the second day of the con, I went in fursuit, went over to main hotel, and I barely got into the reception before I got swarmed by fans. That has to be my favorite moment.
Wait, were they spinning or were they just walking?
No, fans. Fans that like Lucky.
Yeah, I was making a inside
Oh,
joke.
haha, gadunks. That has literally to be my favorite time in fursuit
Yeah,
at Nordic Foscon. Like for Nordic Foscon, it's only like it's like just below 12 hours drive for me.
nice.
Yes.
What was your funny moment in the fandom that you want to go back to as well? That is funny. The funniest stories ever.
It's I know it's weird, but when people boop Lucky and their reaction or my reaction, aka I do sneeze. Yes, I know I said it before, but hamela hamela hamela. Like every time people boop Lucky and I sneeze, and their reaction is priceless every time. Still up to date. Sometimes, some few times it can be a little bit much if people keep like boop 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 boop, boop like after each other, and then I like, and I do sneeze for every boop. So if you boop me 500 times, I sneeze 500 times.
So, so would that mean like you have like a really sensitive nose? So when people touch it, you just sneeze?
Yeah, same in VR chat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Phantom sense.
Yes. Or more correctly, phantom snoot. Because doggos don't have nose, they have snoot. Or a nozzle. Or muscle.
A nozzle.
Potato, potato.
I'm putting that in. That's too funny. If you can go back in time, what would you tell your past self?
Keep going. You're gonna make it. Simple.
Now, speaking of which, since you said that you have a fursuit, um,
Full diggy great fursuit to be precise.
who made your fursuit?
Ink patch or ink underscore patch underscore studios on Instagram. A Norwegian fursuit maker.
Nice.
According to my fursuit maker and people who've seen my fursuit, there's apparently something special about his eyes. Apparently, they are a tiny bit special looking, like in a good way. Like there's basically no other fursuit in the world with that kind of eye style.
Hmm. Well,
And the little tongue out is just like always makes him a little bit more goofy.
yeah, with me personally, because when you have a persona, there should always be like personality traits in your persona, that will give out that personality to people that will look up to you.
Mm. Yeah, like Lucky is basically me times 10, but he is a goofy energy bomb. So basically, after each fursuiting session for me, when I take off my fursuit, it's just like when I pull down the zipper, the heat that pulls up just like
I have a,
like
I have a
I do I
feeling it's pretty hot in here.
when I have my fursuit on, I always give 110%.
I feel kind of bad though when people wear fursuits. They get super hot in there, because you're only wearing a lot of clothing that is like really furry. So I
As
can
long as you have a as long as you have a with you and maybe like a fan, like a portable fan or anything or something, you're
actually
good. You're good.
I don't know if you've seen these things, but they have these vests, like
Cooling
vests.
vest.
Yeah, they're cooling vests, and they put them in the suit. Actually,
Yeah,
you put them on and then put the suit on, so that way you don't like overheat.
but my suit is too snug fit or basically like a slim fit, so there's basically no space underneath.
Yeah.
If you would like to have a cooling vest underneath a fursuit, you need to commission your fursuit uh, with the extra space for the cooling vest. Otherwise, it won't fit.
Hmm.
So you basically need to have the cooling vest on when you're making a duct tape dummy for the for the fursuit maker to make.
I'm just gonna add a count to that. How many times you did that?
Ah, la, la, la.
All that. Anyway,
That was he said.
as you did that, my dog just barged in.
I did it. I did it on purpose.
How can people find you?
Awkward silence.
How can people find you?
How can people find me? What?
Like on social media, how can people find you?
Oh, basically, I'm a bit lazy when it comes to usernames. Like on on quote unquote all of them, Lucky underscore the underscore Fosky, and remember to type the last thing correctly. Fosky. Fosky. Fox Husky hybrid, to be precise. Oh.
Oh no. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
So I hear that you also make your own music.
Do I do?
Music.
That's new to me. I don't make music. Well, of course, well, AI is starting to get good at making music. But I don't make music myself.
I must be thinking of someone else because
Probably.
what I saw on Glam's one of Glam's because he was sharing it that he had a music thing that had your name in it.
Maybe an AI song that some other friends made for me.
Yeah. But yeah, what is your kind of favorite music genre?
Oh, hardstyle.
Yes.
Hardstyle slash raw style, and also some kind of country.
Hardstyle is always the best, in my opinion.
And the funny thing is, there is a hardstyle artist that is Norwegian too. Datvikas. That's my favorite one.
Uh-huh. I know them as well because I listen to them every time when I do their live sets, and then I think they did it one of the reverse sets, which was really good. Not gonna lie.
I really like their music.
Yeah. Anyway, um, God, this is a pretty short interview. If because I had no time to get things set up and prepared or like written down because I was rushing to get this like out. Anything else you'd like to add?
Depends what you want to know.
So why do people call you Dorkable?
Because Lucky is an adorable dork. And the only thing I did was squish those two words together, and thereby adorkable.
I mean, you can always squish a butterfly.
What?
You probably know what I'm getting at. The Hoppers movie. When there's this one part, right? They're all in this little thing. There's this thing called a queen butterfly, and they went toward, and the butterfly went towards this beaver, and she slapped it, and everyone just gave it a dirty look.
Oh, by the way, There's one thing that popped into my mind. Do you know that there is a song called Lucky?
Uh-huh.
I'm so lucky, lucky. I'm so lucky, lucky. I'm so lovely, lovely. There's actually also a hardstyle version of it.
There is also a Bon Jovi song called Lucky.
Yay.
It's a bounce
Lucky
record.
me.
Anyway, this
Literal
concludes the
wordplay.
interview.
Lucky me.
That is all for now, even though this was pretty short this time around. Before I do go, is there anything you'd like to update people before I go?
Hmm. The only thing I would like to say
Is that you
is,
too?
"Awah!" Of
Anyway,
thoughts.
that is it for now. I'll see you guys next time.
Ah,
Bye!
bow.